Hi there. I am here today to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what I have in mind for some of my videos upcoming here in 2020, and to invite you, I guess I could say, to give me your feedback about this, and about if that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching me do, or if you have any suggestions at all or requests or anything like that. I would love to hear about all of that in the comments below. I have I did some cleaning up, and in the process, I decided to try to put all my journals in relatively one place. And I ended up counting, and I have like 18 journals. Some of them are almost completely done. I don't have a whole lot of pages left in doing some of them. Some of them haven't even been started on. Some of them are some journals that I've made. Some are journals that other people have made for me. And I just thought that it would be good for me and for you all too, hopefully, to start working in some of the journals. You know, just kind of go from one to the other or whatever, and do projects in some of the journals. Now, I just finished my little grungy envelope journal, but it may turn up here in one of these videos down the road here with you know, something added to a page or whatever. But mostly I just wanted to get my journals that I have, all of these 18 journals, and work in them as they were meant to be worked in. With that being said, this little colorful journal that I have here in front of me was from Noit Berkovich, who is just Noit Berkovich on YouTube, and she made this journal for me, or made this journal as a part of a giveaway that she did. I don't remember what the giveaway was for or what it was exactly, but I think I won this from Noit's channel. Noit is an amazing artist. She is an art journal artist, and she so this particular little journal is so cute, and it's very colorful, and opens like this, but then it opens like, let me see if I can get a hold of it so you can see it. I know you're not going to be able to see all of it, but it expands like an accordion, and I don't know if you can see all of that, but there's a lot of pages in this journal, and some of the pages were kind of splitting where they were folded, so I put some washi on a couple of the pages to hold them together. But you can see it's very colorful on these, with kind of mixed media background there, and so pretty. Like I said, very colorful, and it's on both sides. It's on, you know, you can work on both sides of these pages. And so this journal I would like to start working in, and so what I did was, for this first page, now this might not be what I do for this journal all the time. I may put collage in there. I may do something. Now, most of you know that I'm not too into right now the bright colors and things like that, but when I do watercolors, they are usually colorful. So what I've done is cut a piece of watercolor paper that I have here, and I did a little watercolor. The paper I cut to size to fit in this little journal, and I'll show you where here. And just now, of course, as you can see, taking the painter's tape off of my little watercolor. There we go. So, and this is kind of buckled a little bit, but I will do my straightening out technique before I glue it into this little journal. But as you can see here, it fits. I'm going to start with this inside cover here, and it fits right in there just like that. And so I am going to glue that in there as soon as I get it, completely dry and straightened out, and I will add that to this little journal. And I think that, like I said, I don't know whether some of them will be magazine collages, sketches. I really don't know what all's going to go in here. Or whether it will just be all watercolors. It may end up just being all watercolors. I don't know, because I think it's such a bright, pretty background. Now I'll have to make the pages, the paper, the watercolor paper, a little bit smaller for the pages so that it'll fit in there nicely. But yeah. So that's what I'm planning on doing with this journal. And so you'll see me working on that from time to time. And so that's that one. And I'm not going to show you like all 18 of them at once here or anything. What I'm going to do is, like I said, just work on them randomly. I'm going to just pick and choose a journal and work on it and show you what I'm doing. I had every intention of having the camera on while I did this little watercolor, but frankly the truth is I've had some family things going on, and I got a phone call, and it was an important phone call, and so I took the phone call, and while I was talking I did the watercolor. So it's done. So anyway, long story short, this will go in that little journal once I get it to lay nice and flat. Then I will glue it in there. And then I wanted to show you this find that I got at a secondhand store over here. And it is, as you can see, it says the Complete Pilot's Logbook. And it just has the coolest, get that out of the way, it has the coolest pages and papers in here. This looks like Dominic A. Strub or Straub, Straub, S-T-R-U-B, I don't know. Anyway, the complete log, it says CFI endorsements, ground and flight instruction, I don't know, and then there's logbook number 1. But anyway, it's got some really cool papers in here that have these type of graph type where you're supposed to put your piloting type of, and then piloting time, and I have no idea because I have nothing to do with or do not know a thing about piloting. And then there's a little bit of a different type of graph sort of paper toward the back of it. I did pull some pages out of here. They're sewn in. You can see there. They're sewn in. So I did take them out, take some of the pages out to make the book a little less, so that I could add stuff to it, which I started here And I've got a fold out here with a little pocket on, you know, that I made here. I made a pocket page. There's a tag that I have started. I don't have it completed yet, but I did, you know, back it with some paper, and I made it the right size to fit in this little pocket. And I've got some of those cool stickers from that In Love Arts company. So I have one of those there, and then one of my little threads and some grungy lace, and so I have that tipped out. And over here I've got a little guy that I printed out that looks like a Tim Holtz paper doll, but it's really not. That needs glued down. And then this is some background paper that I got from My Porch Prints that I thought was really cool. So I put that on that page, and some stamping in the background here. And so I have started this little journal, and this is all napkin here that I put down, kind of various splotches of different napkins here and there. You can see the text is going the wrong way right here. And this is kind of a long, narrow book. So I really don't know what else is going to go in here either. Other than I'm thinking that I might want to do this kind of on a botanical type theme. Like this is a flower here, and these are some mushrooms here. And then this gal has flowers. This vintage girl here has flowers all around her, and this is floral here as well on some book page. And I just kind of wanted to maybe do a sort of a botanical type theme. And I recently was able to, bear with me one second, I gotta grab it. I recently was able to acquire an Edith Holden book, which I'm so excited about. And it's a facsimile reproduction of a naturalist's diary for the year 1906. But it was copyrighted in June, it looks like June of 1977. So even if it is a facsimile, it's an older book to begin with. And of course, any of you might know Edith Holden and her beautiful artwork. Well, I have no idea whether I'm going to be able to cut this book up or not. I really don't know. So we'll have to see. I may just be scanning some pages and doing things that way for right now, because I don't know. I mean, if I can. This book right here came from a company in the UK, so it came all the way from England, and it took a long time for it to get here, which that was fine. I wasn't in any hurry for it or anything, but it came all the way from England, and I couldn't find, if anybody knows of a good place where I can get an Edith Holden, any Edith Holden books, because if I get another one that's very similar, then I probably won't feel as bad about cutting it up. But anyway, so there, to get back to this, yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe go with a botanical type theme for this one. So that's and I'm gonna do something with the cover, but I don't know what yet. So anyway, so any ideas, any suggestions, anything like that you have in mind, please tell me in the comments below. I'm always really tickled to hear anything or any help that you guys might have for me. So Right now, though, I'm going to go, and I will see you again very soon. And in the meantime, till I visit with you again, God bless you. Bye bye.